wear their khaki, but we carry more than just a bag. We carry dreams, grit, and a will to serve.
This is Corpers Can, rising to serve, rising to lead.
Hello and welcome to Corpers Can, the show that inspires and equips young Nigerians to maximize their NYC journey while preparing for global success. I'm your host, Asimoye Kelly, and you're watching the Achievement Channel, Nigeria's first and only 100% motivational TV station, broadcasting from the School of Eloquence Studios here in Ikoyi, Lagos. In 2026, the accounting profession is about just more than numbers. It's about integrity and building a career that will last. Today, our topic is the global accountant beyond the balance sheet. We want to help you to see that your service here is the perfect launchpad for professional excellence. Joining me are two accounting professionals who are already making their mark. Our first guest is Bankole Emmanuel, an accounting professional with a deep focus on analytical precision and a candidate in the professional stage of his SCA journey. Our second guest is Sulaiman Abdulaziz, an associate accounting technician and our co-founder of Journey to SCA, a platform dedicated to mentoring the next generation of our chartered accountants.
This is Corpers Can.
Hi guys, welcome to the show once again.
Thank you for having us.
How you guys doing now?
Okay.
Well, fine.
Okay. So for my first question, accountants. Is it better for corporate to focus on their PPA job, or is it too late for them to wait until after their NYSC for them to take exams like ICANN or ACA?
Okay.
But before we start, sorry.
Alright.
Some of our viewers, me myself, I didn't even lie, I didn't do my research on what ACA really means. What's the full meaning of ACA?
ACA is an acronym that means Associate Chartered Accountant.
Okay, I guess we all know that now. So yes, back to my question. Or should I repeat the question?
I am with you. I got the question.
Okay.
So, from my own perspective, delay might be late. You get.
But then again, delay is not denial.
Delay is not denial. But starting on time is better.
Okay.
Because you said delay might not be denial. You don't know procrastination. Actually, it kills some dreams.
It does.
So, my advice for you as an accountant or as a fresh graduate, or even before you graduate, that you start seeing people doing professional exam. Most especially when you see people in accounting, like my other colleague can testify. When you see people in accounting, you will see them before. Immediately you even graduate, the next, forget someone that is not in school. Immediately you are a graduate. The next thing somebody asks you, you're an accountant, are you chartered? Do you have you done your ICANN? Okay. That's the next thing. Immediately you finish. So being a graduate now, and is advisable, the likes of these schools, Covenant universities, and maybe is it Bowen and what's the third school? There are 3 universities. Immediately you finish your course in school.
Yes.
You are privileged to start professional stage in ICANN.
Okay, they give you that.
Yeah, I can tell them.
Okay.
So you are starting directly straight to tell you how they value the ICANN.
Yeah.
So it is advisable to start immediately.
Okay.
He also knows one of our colleagues.
Okay.
He was our junior. He's in school currently. He's in school. He's chartered. He's chartered.
He's in school.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's already chartered. He should be in his 200 or 300 level. 300 level.
So you can take the exams before you enter school.
Yes, exactly. So you start from the first level. Okay. My colleague here will do more explanation about that.
Okay. Thank you very much. So let me continue from where you stopped. Okay. So when you are talking about this should a corp member wait after their NYSC?
Okay.
So why will you wait? Because NYSC, that's not an advantage for you. Okay, you are juggling with your PPE, but that excuse is not genuine enough. Now, okay, let me ask you, do you think that after your serving period, like after your NYSC, when you get employed, will you still give that same excuse? So this life, there is no excuse in failure. So if you are not successful, you won't be like, you will only be appreciated when you are successful. Sure, you get. And to me, NYSC should be seen as a launchpad, not a waiting period. While it is expected for you to perform excellently at your PPA, so delaying a professional exam like ICANN, it doesn't worth it.
Okay.
So because the more you delay a professional exam like ICANN, at least you slow down your long-term growth as a corp member. Even though if you do not start that exam immediately, you can start studying, building yourself you can start building your competence. You get, because the right time for you to start this thing is some years ago. So the right time to start is now. So, and the earlier the better. The earlier you start, the earlier you compound your advantage. And let's say for example, we are talking about the topic of today is the global accounting beyond balance sheet. So the global relevance itself required early preparation. So let me stop there.
Okay, so what I get from what you have said is that even after you're done with secondary school, you can start from levels. And you mentioned the levels. Some of the levels are there.
So the thing is that the ICANN, we have 3 levels. So we have the ASWA stage and we have the professional stage. The ASWA stage, that's the associate, the ATS level. That's the associate accounting technicians. So that one, it is 3 stages, which the ATS 1, ATS 2, and ATS 3. So we have the professional the professional level, which is subdivided into 3: the foundation, the skills level, and the professional level itself. So now, for example, if you have this AAT certificate, the ASWA, you are an AAT certified, so AAT associate, you will be exempted from the foundation level. Then you write out of 6 papers at the skills level, you have to write just 4 papers. And there are some schools like that, some university that they are accredited. So at least if you are depending on your discipline, so if you are a graduate of accounting or any related course, you will be given some exemption, like you start, instead of you to start from the foundation level, you have to start from the skills level, and you might not be writing all the 6 papers, you might be writing 5, depending on the school. Just like my colleague said the other time, like the likes of Confident University, in fact you will be exempted from foundation level, the skills level, then you have to start from professional level.
So those are the privileged, those schools that
exactly.
So you mentioned 4 papers, 5, 6. So what if I fail 1 paper?
So if you have reference in a particular paper, you have to sit for it again. Because if you don't pass that particular,
you can't move to the next.
You can't move to the next.
Okay, this is kind of like a personal question for me. Like the way I'm dressed and everything. Do you think I can be an accountant?
Yeah, why?
Starting from foundation level.
There is this place that one of my friends do attend, a tutorial center, and the person made me realize that there's somebody that studied nursing that is doing accounting, like preparing for this midnight. There's somebody that is also doing, she studied zoology, she has done foundation, she's already in skills, so she's also doing zoology, like she's also preparing for skills exam, but although they say she's writing 6 and she studies zoology. So I'm now imagine we that studied accounting and someone studies zoology, for them to also do ICANN, they know the usefulness. So it is not restricted for only accounting students alone. Irrespective of what you study, you can also do ICANN.
So there is no cost barrier.
No, at all.
Okay, thank you so much for this answers. It sounded so professional. Like I was even wild. I feel like I should go back to school and start doing accounting together. So
that's great.
For our second question, you know, with the way AI has taken almost over like everything. Now AI can do like bookkeeping, double entry levels, all those things that this is. So I want to know, what is that skill that an accountant should have, or an accountant should be planning to have, or something that you should, you know, so you'll be able to beat that AI, this thing? Because I know, you know that AI is kind of like, is human, it's something, is a human being that.
Exactly.
So what's that skill an accountant should have that cannot be replaced by an AI?
Alright, thank you for that. Let me take it from there.
Okay,
so AI can process data faster than human, 100% accepted. But let me tell you something. Do you know what? AI cannot efficiently you cannot exercise the professional judgment.
Okay.
So when we are talking about accounting is not just about recording transaction. Accounting is about interpreting financial information, like understanding the business context, advising, giving an ethical advice, and should I say ethical advice, like making an ethical decision, yes, having an ethical decision making, and advising the management strategically. Okay. So now look at all these qualities I've listed above. Now the AI, the reasoning behind this thing cannot be automated. Okay. So to the future accountant, I will employ them to go beyond recording. Okay. And they should be able to advise strategically.
Okay. Wow, that's nice. What have you, Bankole?
Okay. My colleague has said most of it,
okay,
which I would like to add to what he said.
Okay.
You know, he has said it for the future accountant.
Okay.
You should not just limit yourself to the recording.
Okay.
Because even accounting in itself, it's a large something. So you assuming AI coming to maneuver or to take over, I don't think it actually work in accounting field.
That's right.
So for you to, as an accountant, you can actually, why you started that from your 100 level down to where you are, you know that it's what you don't think AI is able to take over. Okay. Because the likes of everything, it has its own law, it has its standard, and everything is not, AI can set a standard, it is human being that does that. So everything you need to know is relating to human sensitivity.
Okay, so I have like an experience I want to share with you.
Alright.
So back in school, there's accounting students, they always do this tabular stuff, balancing shit, the credit, the debit, trying to balance this thing. Can AI do that too?
AI can't do that.
Oh.
AI can't do that. See, let me tell you something. You know, despite the fact that we have different accounting software like the likes of Sage and the like. So, but then, what is the why are we doing that trial balance? The thing is that, okay, now if I prepare all those things, even the accounting software we use is human. Like we are the one that input the data, isn't it? Now after you input the data and it calculate everything, now if I give you as someone, I'll tell you, okay, you won't be able to interpret that information. Now you won't be able to understand it. So as an accountant, you will be the one to interpret the information and analyze it for you and explain it to the management. So AI cannot do all these responsibilities.
Okay. Thank you so much for those insightful answers.
You're welcome.
We'll go on a short break. Stay with us.
Eloquence focuses attention on the message and the audience.
I found it very interesting, exciting, educative.
It was very beneficial.
Definitely would learn a whole lot.
Thank you. The delivery was second to none.
This is Corpers Can, rising to serve, rising to live.
Welcome back to the Achievement Channel. If you're just joining us, we're talking about how AI might be able to do most of the work, but they might not be able to interpret the data. Back to you guys. For the top question, does having a mentor actually make your career move faster, or can you reach your top just as well as doing self-study, studying by yourself? Yes.
Yes, it does. Because self-study builds discipline,
Yes.
and mentorship accelerates clarity. So for mentorship, it helps you avoid some costly mistake, and it shortens your learning curves. So, and it will also even expose you to something that you won't be able to see on your own.
Okay.
So
Who should the mentors be?
Mentors, when you're talking about mentors, like the mentor should be your favorite person, and when you're talking about mentorship in line of your career, it should be a professional person that goes in line with your career and what you wish, like you have an ambition of what you want to become and stuff like that, and someone, like most particularly an individual in that line already.
Okay, so choosing the right mentor
matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So concerning that, what he said, he said that self-reading, which is actually important, and that mentorship, it is advisable for you to pick someone that has the experience, the keyword, that has gone through that stage and know how it can put you through. So those aspects where you need to go through, you'll be able to go align with it and not just go out of line. So that mentorship is actually necessary, and mind you, depending on what you are doing, if it's relating to your professional stuff, you must relate it to your professional aspect, in the likes of, if it's like for you, for instance, now you are not a chartered accountant now, and you are in that field, you need to follow and flow in that line with people that are chartered already, that has the experience and everything. He also knows a colleague of ours that actually finished in BUK. Okay. He's a close friend of him.
Sorry, what's BUK? I feel like this acronym
University, Barakari University.
Okay.
So it's a university. So the person is very good, and he graduated with 5.0, is he?
Yeah. 5.0.
Yeah.
So over 5.
Yeah.
5.0 over 5.
To tell you how he has his ND, BSc, ACA, a lot of certificates. So it's someone that
should be a mentor.
You should look up to you. Yeah. You get so. That's what I'm trying to say. So, and seek for advice and things for you to get things done.
So what I've gotten for you both is that self-study and mentorship is also, they are both very important. I feel like you can do the both. You can do the both, right?
Exactly, it's fine.
Okay, moving on. So our fourth question: how can an accountant serving in a local Nigerian community ensure their skills stay sharp enough to compete for a job in a global multinational firm?
Okay. Concerning your question, you made mention about the Big Four.
Yes, Big Four.
So some people might not know the Big Four. We have the KPMG, PwC,
Deloitte,
and the likes.
Deloitte and
sorry, again with these acronyms. Some of our users, even me, I don't know them.
No, I feel maybe it's because I am in accounting field.
Okay.
You get
so there's accounting slang.
Even this one is not the accounting. It's like this when we are talking about Big Four, they are just a normal company. So that, and these are the name of the company: the KPMG, Deloitte, PwC, and I think the NS and Young. So
how do you stay sharp enough to compete for these jobs in these Big Four firms that you just mentioned?
Yes.
How do you stay sharp?
So when someone the question, so I believe that you should not limit yourself irrespective of the environment you are. So as an individual, an accounting student, you should start prioritizing yourself by even start from somewhere by learning the international standard, like the IFRS and the IES. So the IFRS is the International Financial Reporting Standard, and the IES is the International Accounting Standard. So you can start learning all these accounting standards. You should be versatile enough in all these accounting standards, and at the same time you should network yourself. At least the world we are now is, we have a digital technology has taken over everywhere. So you have your LinkedIn page. You can network with a great-minded people, and you shouldn't let what you know be in you. So you have to let people know, like what you read, what you learn. Just put it out on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a professional platform now that at least these 9 people meet together. We have all our Aisha, we have an employer, our dear employee. So, and you can share your achievement there. So with them, even though irrespective of wherever the community you are, you'll be able to being recognized by all these big four and all these big firms. Okay. So I don't know if I have even do justice to
yes, you have. I heard, sorry, I heard international, and I knew it was important because we're in Nigeria, everybody wants to.
Yes.
So, okay, you mean the IAS and the IFRS? Yes. No, it's a standard. So, which, as an accounting student, you from your probably 100 or 200 level, you start hearing it. So, down to whenever you are in accounting field. So concerning to what you said, relating to LinkedIn, which is very, very important to get as an accountant, you need to have that because you don't know where you meet and how opportunity might eventually get to you. Because connecting with the question you said now, how can you be able to what?
How can you be able to approach jobs, like compete for jobs in all these multinational firms?
So for you to be able to that, you need to class yourself and do things like you make it professional. And you have said most of it, make sure your LinkedIn and your because it's a professional.
Also your progress on this.
Your progress. People are not there to see your workings, it's your achievements too. Majority of those, and to show that yes, you did well in all those things.
At the same time, let me also add this, cause let me shape in it. The labor market nowadays, you have to have what it requires. So it's beyond the certificate you are holding. So you have to learn skills. So you have a lot of skills like you have to be proficient in using all this Microsoft Excel, at least learn all this accounting software. So at least at the end of the day, you will know that you will be as a shortfall when you at least know that, okay, I'm a graduate of so university. Also, what do you have? What value do you have? You have to add value to yourself with all this. And I believe, irrespective of the community you are, you can add value to yourself. In as much as most 99% of youth nowadays, we are all using a smartphone. So with your phone alone, you can use it and add value to yourself, learn new things, learn Excel, learn any accounting software. So with all this, at least you'll be able to compete with those outside the rural area.
Thank you so much, guys. I hope to see you guys back on the show.
Thank you.
This is Corpers Can, rising to serve, rising to live.
This has been a fantastic conversation. To every accounting corper watching, the balance of your life depends on the investments you make today. Don't just count the time, make the time count. A huge thank you to Bankole Emmanuel and Sulaiman Abdulaziz for showing us that corpers truly can reach the peak of their profession. Thank you for watching Corpers Can, the show that keeps you informed, equipped and empowered. I'm your host once again, Asumie Kelly, and this has been the Achievement Channel. Until next time, stay disciplined and remember, Corpers Can.
Corpers Can, rising to serve, rising to live.